The listing came out, and there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad on there, unfortunately. So before I start talking about that, I want to address something that was in my comments. There was a few people that were like so worried about my husband's bosses finding out that we would prefer not to go back to America. This is normal talk in the military. Everybody talks about their favorite Air Force bases that they've been to, which ones they like, which ones they don't like, why, and all that kind of thing. He's already talked to the people in his office about, his opportunities, his options that came up. So this is a normal thing. It's not going to hinder his career in any way, shape, or form. With that being said, let's talk about the goods and the bad. Okay, so my husband just went up in rank, right? That's wonderful. Absolutely excited for him. He worked hard for it. He deserved it, right? But with that, our second base that we really wanted is on the rank that he just left. So that's a bummer. And there's 3 assignments there, so the odds would have been really good of us getting that one. So that's a bummer, but we're going up in rank. That's wonderful. So him going up in rank means the opportunity of bases are even a lot more limited. So with that being said, for his job and his rank, there's only 4 places. So one wonderful thing about it is our number 1 is on that list. That's exciting. But we have something called a DROS. That means like when you're supposed to leave here. So my husband's DROS is in July, and 3 of the 4 assignment opportunities for his rank and his job is unfortunately in May. So that just like knocks those out, and there's only 1 left. And this one's hard. There's a lot of pros and a few cons, but the cons are really big. So let's get into it. The cons are just really bad. This is an opportunity for him to go somewhere for a year by himself, and it would be wonderful for his career. The best thing about that, well, there's a lot of best things about it. He will get to pick where we go to after that 1 year is up. 2, the girls and I would have to go back to America for just 1 year, but the wonderful thing about that is I get to be with my son for a year, which is wonderful. Absolutely love that idea. One sad thing is our little toddler, she won't understand for a whole year. There's a lot of pros and cons, and obviously it's all by the needs of the Air Force, so we can put whatever we want on that dream sheet. Does not mean we're going to get it. Yes, we definitely would prefer not going back to America. We would take the chance and opportunity for those girls to just go back for a year if that guarantees us where we go to after his 1 year is up. And of course, we treat it like a deployment, and, technology with FaceTime, we can, it's wonderful about that nowadays, right? So there's a lot of pros and cons surrounding it. We won't know till after Christmas, I think, around Christmas time. But we have 10 days to decide and submit his dream sheet. So it's all over the place. I don't know. We have a lot of talking to do.